The United Kingdom, the country is shedding thousands of retail jobs despite a state aid. Joining us live from the UK Bureau is JL Bautista. JL?
Hi, Alma. Yes, that is correct. British Pharmacy and UK department store John Lewis said Thursday they would axe at least 5,000 jobs despite government efforts to safeguard employment during the coronavirus pandemic. US-owned Boots would add more than 4,000 roles after Britain's lockdown slashed sales. Boots UK Managing Director Sebastian James said cutting the workforce by 7% would allow the pharmacy to continue its vital role as part of the UK health system and ensure profitable long-term growth. Meanwhile, John Lewis said it did not plan to reopen 8 stores forced to shut because of the lockdown, affecting 1,300 jobs. During the pandemic, thousands of Boots and John Lewis staff have had up to 80% of their wages paid for by the UK government under the state's furlough scheme, which Finance Minister Rishi Sunak has said must end in October. Replacing the scheme is a stimulus package worth £30 billion unveiled on Wednesday by Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rishi Sunak. The new measures include bonuses handed to companies for retaining furloughed staff and for offering apprenticeships amid fears of mass youth unemployment resulting from COVID-19 fallout. Sunak told Parliament on Wednesday that people need to know that although hardship lies ahead, no one will be left without hope on delivering a mini-budget aimed at kickstarting the UK economy devastated by the country's lockdown. Noting that people are anxious about losing their jobs, about unemployment rising, Sunak said, "We're not just going to accept this." But he insisted that the furlough scheme cannot and should not go on forever, with the taxpayer continuing to spend billions of pounds on paying the wages of millions of workers. Prime Minister Boris Johnson's spokesman said Thursday that while news of the retail job losses was very worrying for staff, the government had put in place a very substantial package which allows businesses to draw upon a range of financial support during this challenging time. Back to you, Alma.
All right. So, JL, yesterday, UK of Chancellor Sunak said the stimulus package, he presented the stimulus package of public borrowing. How will the economy bear the weight of this borrowing with, for example, jobs? And how is the furlough scheme going to change?
Yes, so more than 9 million workers who are unable to do their job because of the coronavirus outbreak have had their wages paid by the government. Okay. The furlough scheme was designed to help people put on leave because of the outbreak and prevent mass redundancies. In terms of how the furlough scheme is changing, under the coronavirus jobs retention scheme, workers placed on leave will continue to receive 80% of their pay up to a maximum of £2,500 a month. These furloughed employees can now go back to work part-time. For example, an employer could pay someone to work 2 days a week, while the furlough scheme would cover the other 3 days not worked. From the 1st of August, employers will have to pay national insurance and pension contributions for their staff. In September, employers will have to pay 10% of furloughed employees' salaries, rising to 20% in October. Chancellor Rishi Sunak confirmed the scheme will close at the end of October, but has acknowledged this will be a difficult moment and that some jobs will not be protected. Back to you, Alma.
All right. Thank you very much, JL, for your explanation. And you stay safe, stay healthy, and keep the updates coming.
Thank you, Alma. Reporting from London, United Kingdom, this is JL Bautista. We live in interesting times.